one-day drop in stocks since the start of the pandemic. Coloradans concerned about the impact on their retirement and savings. Joining us now to help make sense of this, hopefully we can make a little sense of it, right, is Christian Lewton. He is the Chief Investment Analyst at GHP Investment Advisors. Christian, thanks so much for being with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we appreciate this. We know you probably got a lot of calls from clients today. So what is the number one piece of advice that you share with them when they call in? Probably panic today.
Yes, we did get a few phone calls after talking with some of the advisors. I think the biggest thing that we can tell our clients is to just not overreact and remain calm. When we're in situations like we are today, it's the most important to just act emotionally or not react emotionally, and just stay disciplined in your investment approach.
Christian, I know a lot of people, of course, are thinking, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And the drop seems to be so huge, and by all means, it is a big drop. But can you put into perspective kind of what this is in the grand scheme of things, right? Because that's really how we need to look at it.
Yes, that's a very good point. And I think when we look at this is not a 2008 or 2020 moment. When we saw 30+%. In fact, we actually show a chart to clients quite often, which shows basically the average intra-year drawdown of the S&P 500 going back 45 years, which is around 13%. And even with the big sell-off we saw today, we're still right around that average.
A recession, everybody wants to throw out the R word whenever something like this pops up. Is this proof, or is this, does this mean that we're going to fall into a recession? Or what are your thoughts on that? Or can we even tell that?
So I think it's not a black and white thing. And we are actually not in the business of, predicting recessions. We're more in the business of preparing for different outcomes. So we usually tell clients, again, to just remain calm and, get through the storm. So.
Do you think that things will balance out a little bit over the next course of the week or so, and you'll have a better idea of how things will fall?
Yes, and we actually get a labor report tomorrow morning. In mid-month, we'll get a new inflation report, and then company earnings start here in the next 10 days or so. So as we start to get more information, I do think maybe we won't see, hopefully, maybe as much volatility. But yes, as we get more information, hopefully the markets may calm down.
One piece of advice for people that are retired right now?
I think the most important thing is to have the right, correct asset allocation. And then when we look at, some of our clients that are farther away from retirement, I think it's important to look at today as an actual good buying opportunity to buy, great companies at much lower prices than they were yesterday. So.
A bargain day.
A bargain day, yes.
If there's so to be something like that. Christian, thank you so much for spending a little time with us and walking us through this. Christian with GHP Investment Advisors. Of course, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.